All right. It's 2. So I say we go ahead and officially start this. I posted in a few other channels. If anyone wants to share it anywhere else, more than welcome to. Um, I don't know how long it's going to last. Probably not that long since there's not a lot of us, but we're here to answer any questions you guys might have. If you want to start it off, anybody, even the team members who are on the team can ask some questions as well. And if there's any follow-up questions to a specific question, feel free to chime in on that too. So I don't know who wants to start, but there's no hand raising or anything. If you just want to shoot it from the hip, and we'll go from there. And if you don't feel comfortable speaking in the voice chat, you can type your question in the regular chat. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true. So, all right, well, I'll start it off. To the team members who are on the team, um, how has it been so far since we started this? And what was it that draw drew you to wanting to work on this project?
Okay, I'll go first then, since nobody else will.
Yeah, go
So
for it.
far it's been really good working together as a team. I'm not super involved with a lot of stuff like this usually, but I have some experience working with teams in the past with like community managing and shit like that. And this has definitely been the most organized and well planned out experience I've been a part of. So that's been great.
Good. Yeah, it's not our first rodeo. You got to do it right. How about Saeed? How do you feel, brother? He's from the Middle East,
It's
so
nice.
go ahead.
I have also worked with some teams, like Koreans.
So Saeed and me also go back a little further too. I'm not 100% sure if he was a volunteer in the Thugs, but he was definitely part of the community, and he's always helped me with DeFi Chat X. So he's been around me for quite some time, and he's really good at keeping chat rooms active and engaging with community members, which is extremely important in my opinion. I've always said that the Telegram is pretty much the face of your project. If your Telegram sucks and nothing's going on in there, uh, people get really bad first impressions. So Saeed plays a super important role in that matter.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. I appreciate you. And Stoic Phoenix probably just woke up, so I don't know
So
if he. There he goes. Yeah, let's hear it. You there, mate?
I think he's having technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. All right. Well, we'll go to Dream next. Dream Dark Matter. Who, before he starts, I'm just gonna say this is just killing it, man. Like the energy he throws into this project, and just you need someone like that. And I have a lot of energy too when it comes to building projects like this, but there's not a lot of people that can match my energy and my effort. And I got to say, man, Dreams is pretty close, pretty far up there. So I just wanted to compliment you on that before you go.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm like half alive today. I didn't get good sleep last night. But yeah, no, I used to work like special event management, and then I used to do social media management as my own business. And then once I got into crypto, I used to like treat it as a casino, and then until I really found DeFi Chat X, and then eventually the private group. But once I like started diving deeper into crypto and joining groups, especially Bill's group, I just realized that it's way more than just what you see at the surface level a lot of times. And I love being involved on just really anything that I can get my hands on that is just something that I enjoy. And I invest full time for a living now. So I've just been always looking for something else to really do on top of investing full time, because that can get boring. So I just love putting my energy in this, and it's been fun. It's been fun so far, and I can tell it's just only going to get better. So I love just working on this project, and this team is great, and there's really zero difficulties working with this team at all. It's just as good of a team as what I used to work with when I worked in like special events, and that's what you need, because you can't really get anything done unless there's easy communication between everybody, and we have that.
Yeah, communication is definitely key. And it's I'm impressed with your progress as well, as far as like joining groups and getting involved. And I might add, for me, from what I've learned in the past is, you know, like you say, you see the surface and it's like, oh, I can buy this shit token and maybe make money here and there or do this and that. But actually getting involved, that's how you're going to make money. That's literally how you're going to make more money than just saying, hey, I'm going to go buy this 100 Doge token or whatever, Doge, McDoge or some shit. So getting involved, it's important. And yeah, I appreciate everything you've done thus far. There are a few other members on the team who are not in here. Aorlin is in here, but he won't be speaking. And then I think last we have Green, and then I'm not sure if Stoic fixed his technical difficulties, but let's hear Green and Stoic introduce themselves.
Hey, yeah, this is Green. Yeah, this project's pretty exciting. I haven't been that active as of yet, but definitely have been staying caught up as much as I can with everything going on. And definitely have to say, Dream and a few other people have been working their asses off all day and night, keeping everything going and getting everything together. And it's pretty impressive to see it all happen from the backside of things without really being active. Just seeing everything take place is definitely impressive. And yeah, I'm trying to find my position, secure my spot and exactly what I'll be doing. But so far, it's pretty exciting to be along and seeing what's on.
Good stuff, brother. We're happy to have you for sure.
Thank you.
So me and Green go way back. So we're friends outside of crypto. And this past June we attended the Bitcoin conference together in Miami, and then we went to Vegas like a month ago. But yeah, him and I go way back, and we're friends outside of crypto. So happy to have him on the team as well. Stoic, did you get your mic fixed, or you just a little too groggy? Stoic, I don't think anybody can hear you, but I'll go ahead and give him an intro. So Stoic comes from the land down under, and great dude, really just speaks his mind and puts it out there. And you've seen him in the chat room, and he's just super active and engaging. And it takes a special type of skill to keep chat rooms active. And he's also going to be taking it upon himself to manage a street team. So he's going to be doing a street team and putting people to work, and we'll be allocating funds to him. So we'll be hiring third party volunteers and contractors to help with the project, and we will be paying people. So if you have skills and you're interested, always speak with Stoic. And then in addition to that, we're going to be, there's room for growth. Right now we have a team, but not everyone is putting in effort. So we're going to be slimming down the team a bit. And over time, we are going to be looking for additional help as far as joining the official team. So if that's something that interests people out there, keep that in mind. And yeah, always don't hesitate to contact me and you know, tell me what kind of skills you have. I think that's everybody who is in here on the team who can speak. So yeah. So let's open it up to any other questions. Even the team members can ask questions. You know, ask questions about our direction, the project, whatever, anything. Just let her
Oh, sorry.
let her loose.
I was gonna say some have come in chat, and I can kind of go from the top down. Start there. Claxon wants to know why KCC.
So for me, we personally, my other projects were launched on BSC, and at the time we were thinking about this project, BSC was just filled with all types of nonstop scams, rug pulls, everything, super saturated in every department, every type of project. So we felt like it would be a harder sell over there, and also at the time, our private investment group, we all got super heavily involved and invested into KCC. So we chose KCC because it's newer. We feel like we can get uh, more eyes on it, less competition, and we really want to help the network as far as attracting more users and also attracting additional teams, right? So what I like to do is I like to partner with teams and work in collaboration with teams, because if we show them that projects can be successful on the KCC network, then that'll attract more developers and projects. So that's kind of one of the goals. Another goal of ours is I was just tired of BFC. I mean, I still am super heavily invested in projects over there, but we just wanted to try something new, you know. And I know there's other chains out there, Polygon and Ethereum, and uh, I know ADA is coming out with a smart chain. Um, but we went with KCC for those reasons, and I can't say that's all the reasons, but it's some of the main reasons. But we do have backup plans. You know, we're not naive. You know, we understand that KCC could ultimately fail, but if that's the case, we have backup plans as far as switching to a different network or even doing cross chain networking. You know, but we want to give KCC a chance, so that's why we chose them. And ultimately, if it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world, because we do have backup plans in place.
Next chat question was from Hey8. I think. Sorry if I butchered that. When more lore?
Win more lore.
I can even like take up on this some too.
Yeah, you take that one up, because I don't know what lore is.
That like our story that we have planned.
Oh, okay, yeah. Take it away, brother. It's all you.
Yeah, so me and Billiam were working on two separate rough drafts for plans and ideas that we have. In the next probably 2-3 days, me and him are going to come together and kind of merge all that into one, make it readable and presentable. Then we're going to present that to you guys. We've also talked about bringing in people in the community that are interested in helping, build the dark matter universe, interested in taking up writing, or they're already interested in writing. I know Claxon and Mia have both been interested not only in lore, but Mia mentioned she used to do writing stuff. So that's something we're also interested in, letting the community get involved in, because, we'd like everyone to kind of have a part of that aspect of things.
Right. And like what we're writing, this rough draft, it's basically the rough draft base version of this. But obviously the goal for it would be to expand on the story. And the story is going to be tying into our NFTs. So the lore is coming. I learned a new word. The lore is coming. Um, but also we're looking into something special as well as far as the story goes. And it's been done before. I don't want to mention it because it's kind of a secret. But as far as NFT goes, we have something special planned for NFTs with the story. So that's kind of a hint, but I don't want to say anything specific about that. As far as time frame goes, we're really busy, obviously. So we will have the official rough draft story released before the launch date. So that's kind of our tentative date. Anything else coming through on the chat?
Yeah, so Jason asks, any plans for paid marketing closer to release or looking for more of an organic type of growth with just mass marketing efforts from team and community?
So both, definitely mass marketing growth through team and community. That's extremely important to us. And you can see with the meme contest where you have going on right now, we're always going to be rewarding those people who are helping us. So, if you have a skill, use it. And we'll be coming out with a branding guide that people can use so we kind of stay within the brand. But I don't want that to put anybody in a corner or anything. Just be creative and do what you can, promote the project, help us out and make it happen. But on the flip side of that, yes, we definitely have plans on paid promotions, marketing, ads, and those things. So yes, both.
Yeah, and I can add a little to that too. Yeah, and like I just worked with Stoic yesterday to secure a little bit of funds so that we can start reaching out to people on social media that might be within the DeFi community that are a little bit smaller but still have like a very good follower base, a very active follower base, and hopefully get some smaller paid posts through them. And then yeah, as Bill said, once we get closer to launch and after launch, we'll definitely be doing a lot more paid advertising and a lot more organic growth. Because the great thing about DeFi is, especially that most people use Twitter. Twitter is such an easy way for organic growth compared to any other kind of thing you might be promoting where you might be using like Instagram or stuff like that.
All right. Take the next question then. I don't even. I feel so bad even trying with some of these names.
It's all right.
Adelic?
Just try.
Is there any hard cap for the pre-sale? And if possible, if we do not hit the hard cap, are we going to do another round of pre-sale?
So hard cap is 10,000 KCS, and this is all subject to change because KCS could end up going to $50 by September 15th. So if it does, we're going to lower that. We're just looking to raise a specific dollar amount of money, and soft cap is 8,000. If we don't raise that, then I'm going to be disappointed in myself because I know we can. I know we can raise that. If we don't, there won't be another pre-sale. But I fully expect us to at least hit the soft cap. And if we don't hit the soft cap, I have some plans in place. I may be able to buy the remaining tokens and either lock them up or burn them. So we'll figure that out. The pre-sale is going to sell out, and I have a lot of confidence in it selling out because there's for people who are going to listen to this, the recording, and for people who are in here, I'll go ahead and spill this information. Basically, if you buy the full amount of the pre-sale, so the minimum is 1 KCS and the maximum is 200. We may lower that 200 to either 125 or 100, depending on the math. But if you buy the full amount in the pre-sale, you get a founder's token. And that's for every full amount that you buy. So if you bought 5 full amount of pre-sales, you will get 5 founder tokens. And that's also even if you win one through one of our contests. And like we've spoken about the founders token. So those tokens, I don't want to fully explain why they're going to be valuable, but they are. So I fully expect us to sell out the pre-sale. And based off what the math right now, let's say what we raised 10,000. Where's my calculator? 10,000 times what? 10,000 KCS. What is it at? Like $13 right now, times 13. I mean, is that right? 10,000 times, is KCS $13 right now?
Yeah, it would come out to like $135,000, I think.
Right. I mean, and think about it. That's not a lot. I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's not like extremely a lot of money. I mean, KuSwap did their pre-sale and it sold out, I think, in like 12 hours or something, and they raised more than us. And that was before KCC was even well known, you know. So I'm not worried about not filling the pre-sale. We're going to fill it. And I can 99.9% guarantee that. Oh, and just so you guys know, I've mentioned it before, but 100% of those pre-sale funds will be going to locked liquidity. So we are not taking any of that KCS for ourselves. We're not using it for ourselves. We're not paying it to ourselves. It's all going to liquidity. Next question.
So it's not a question. It's actually Stoic. He said,
what?
for the voice chat, I apologize for my speaker issues. Stoic from Australia here. New to crypto since 2017. Am honored to be asked to work with Bill and his crew, most of us knowing each other for around 6 months. I'm working with these guys due to their sound morals and ethics.
Right. And that's hard to find in space. Is sincere, real people, you know, and everyone wants to make money, obviously, you know, but I mean, that's not the only thing we're here for. We're here to build something cool and make something real. What else we got?
Jason again, he said, or asks, I know some things are kept secret, but what is the most unique feature of this project that you can share with us now? Basically, what do y'all believe separates y'all from the competition?
So I think our story is going to be pretty awesome, and that little hint that I gave earlier could set us apart. That's also one reason we did come to KCC, because the space is saturated, like I said, so less competition and less people to set us apart from. But it's going to be a little harder because, you know, there aren't as many users. I think our NFT system is going to set us apart. You know, obviously our farming and staking, that's nothing new. Everyone does that. Aorlin may be able to speak on this in regards to our contracts, because there are some special features in there that we've created that may not be in any other contracts. But I don't know if you guys use Bakery Swap. So it's not like something new. We didn't invent this, but we're taking what's working for them as far as NFTs go and implementing that into our project. So series, we're gonna release series of NFTs, right? Series 1. Well, the first NFT will be the founders token. Those will be NFTs, and then from there we're gonna start with series, like series 1 NFTs, and we already have an artist working on that, actually. So series 1 NFTs, and then from there we are going to start looking for partners to bring in their projects to release NFTs through our platform as well, something along those lines. Or we may hire outside artists more outside artists to do additional dark matter NFTs. But the cool thing about our NFTs is we're not just like, okay, here's the NFT and cool, like you own a digital image, right? Like awesome. But we're setting aside we're allocating tokens. So there's two ways we can do this. We can create two master chef contracts, and one of them would be for the NFTs, and one of them would be for just pools, not pools, sorry. One of them would be for farming, right? But we're not going to be doing that. The other option, the one we're leaning towards, is allocating a specific amount of our KDM tokens, and we'll be creating NFT pools. And this is all the contracts for all these are already done too, and we're in testing phase basically. So our NFTs are going to be able to be staked, right? Stakeable. You can stake them basically. And then so to burn or to get NFTs, to mint NFTs, our NFTs, how it's going to work is you're going to burn KDM. So you'll burn KDM to mint NFTs. So this gives us somewhat of a deflationary token as well, you know. And then I'm thinking in the future, I don't know how this will be because the pools, they're duration based. The NFT pools, just like a staking pool, right? Like on PancakeSwap, those pools are duration based, not the farms, the pools. They're duration based because you can only allocate a specific amount of tokens to those. So ultimately, we may use tokens we earn in fees to add additional tokens to those pools, or we may end up closing those pools and allowing people to burn, like, let's say you have a Series 1 NFT, and I'm just thinking out loud right now, and we are going to come up for a solution because let's say a pool ends, an NFT pool ends. Well, now that NFT is just an NFT and you can't earn with it, right? So there's no more staking. But we're looking for a solution to where that NFT can still retain its value, basically either staking in the next pool or staking in another pool or adding funds to the existing pool or using that NFT to burn for the next series of NFTs, right? You burn it and you get the next NFT. Or ultimately, you could just sell it on the market. And what I'm trying to do is help it retain that value. I know I went on a little tangent there. We're not like fully unique. We have a lot of the same features as other projects, but I think being on KCC gives us an advantage, especially with NFT realms, because we will be working with them hopefully in some manner of speaking. And yeah, I don't know if I can even elaborate anymore on that, but I hope it answered your question and I hope it instilled some confidence in you. And we're always open to ideas, you know. We're not like set in stone. If you think you have a solution for that, definitely talk to us.
Will from the team asks, are there going to be taxes on buys and sells?
So we have a function in our contract, and we're going to make this fully clear to everybody up front so there's no surprises. There is a function that we can turn on where we can burn transactions on buys and sells or any type of transaction, right? So, and it's anywhere from 1% to 10%. I don't think we're ever going to turn that function on for buys or sells. So there won't be a burn if you decide to buy, and there won't be a burn if you decide to sell. But what we will be turning it on for are specific contracts. So let's say like staking. You know, you stake your KDM into a pool. There will be a small burn on that to generate fees for the team. And then also unstaking, right? Generate fees there as well. And it's all dependent upon how many users are actually using our platform. but we're never going to rape you guys with burns on sells or buys. But we definitely need to have some fee generating mechanism in place, and it's more than likely going to be when you're interacting with contracts.
Another team question. This is from Stoic. Poor Stoic, man. I feel bad he couldn't get his mic working. He asked, you kind of already answered this, but any burns or reflects on Founders tokens?
On Founders tokens, no. That's the actual Founders token.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, no. And the Founders token, it's not going to be a token. It's going to be an NFT. And that's all dependent upon how soon we can release our NFT platform. If we're not ready by September 15th, then it will be a token, but there will be no reflect or burn on it. But once the NFTs are ready, we will allow users to whoever's holding that Founders token. So there's two ways we'll do it. It's either whoever's holding that Founders token will receive the Founders NFT, or we may just have you send that token to a specific address, and in return you will receive the Founders NFT. We're leaning more towards the former, the first one. Yeah. Because it's kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool to let the people who do get Founders tokens to kind of just hang on to those as like a, I don't know.
A piece of history almost.
Cool thing. Yeah, exactly. So no reflections or burns on Founders tokens, but I'm hoping that we get the NFTs released before our launch date, September 15th. So yeah. Anything else?
Grant asked how long we've been around KCC. That was kind of already answered as well.
Yeah, since day one, basically. So once KCC launched, we were all in it. We all got into the KuSwap pre-sale. A lot of us got into the coffee super early. Those are two of the only projects I'm really invested in. Some of my partners in our private investment group actually are the leaders of KCC Pirates. They started that. So yeah, we've been around quite a while in KCC since the beginning. And for me personally, for BSC, I've been around since last October. We were in our DeFi Chat X, in my other Telegram that I run, DeFi Chat X. We were pushing KCC way early before it even launched, and the KuSwap pre-sale. So anyone that was in our chat room that was listening to us definitely made out on that. So if you're willing to join another, just generalized DeFi chat room, check it out. It's at DeFi Chat X, as in X-ray. All right. Anything else? And does anyone, if any of the other team members want to chime in on questions and answers, you're more than welcome to participate.
I think that was the last of chat questions. I might have missed one. If I did miss one, please just spam it real quick. That way, it's not missed. We're all here.
Awesome. And if not, if there's any voice questions, we're here for that as well. Nothing? All right. Well, I appreciate everybody joining. And, I mentioned earlier in the beginning that it's probably going to be a little smaller because we're just starting out, but I think it went well. And we'll definitely do more of these in the future. I do have a AMA coming up this week with, I believe, what is it, KCC Daily or something like that. So we'll post information about that later. And then that recap I did on Friday, I'll be doing that every Friday as well. So I'll be posting a recap video every Friday. If there's any more questions, speak now or forever hold your peace, and we'll get this thing published within the next few hours, maybe. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
one more came in at the end.
Oh, one more. Go ahead.
Some audit plan.
Yes. Yes, we're speaking to audit companies right now, and hopefully we're looking to get audited before the launch date or close to the launch date. And I won't say which companies we're speaking with. To me, mm, uh, audits have always been a facade. Um, Pancake Swap was audited early on by Circuit, and they missed the syrup exploit, right? So that's just my opinion on audits. But I do know that they instill confidence. So we are looking into it, and we will have audits done. Anything else?
Stoic asked about Bill's Wheel of Awesomeness to draw the Founders Token for voice chat participants.
Right. So if you're in here and anybody that asked a question, or if you're in here listening, if you can send me your KCC address, we're going to be giving one person a founders token. And the way that's going to be done is I'm going to be spinning a wheel live on YouTube, and the last address remaining. So if it lands on your address, you get removed from the wheel. The last address remaining on the wheel will get that founders token. So if you're in here listening, none of the team members, by the way, sorry guys. If you're in here listening, do send your KCC address to either me or Stoic Phoenix, and I'll do that wheel spin within the next hour or so, or once we've collected all the addresses, I guess. Anything else?
I think that's it this time.
Okay, awesome. Really appreciate everybody joining. Thank you guys.